It's strange doing an update video considering how little I've done since the last update video, but Corporate Grimith demands I be here. So I am. This is Let's Get On With It in review for September 2019. I played some Daggerfall, Unity, and I played a little bit of Tactics Ogre. Tactics Ogre, next broadcast of that will most likely be my last one. I do like the game, but I'm just at a different point in my life now where I would prefer to play other games. We'll polish off the 15-hour request. I just don't find the game that engrossing or interesting. Specifically, its reliance on grinding through the training system. I can't reliably leave the computer alone consuming electricity to have the AI fight itself and train for me, because one of the folks could cast a spell, and thus derail the entire thing, and you could say, well, Grimith, you could just remove someone who's casting a spell. And that's true, but then the fights wouldn't take that long at all. In essence, even if I just stood or, lingered around the computer while the AI fought itself, it basically turns Tactics Ogre into an idle game. Which, if I want to play an idle game, I can find dedicated idle games that aren't Tactics Ogre, you know? As such, I'm not willing to play the game on its own terms as designed, like how I wasn't able to, or I didn't want to play Ogre Battle as it's designed, so it's best for me to move on from that to other games. That's how I feel about that. Again, I do like the game, just I don't find the training battles that engrossing, and I can't reliably get into random encounters. I've tried shuffling around off screen to see if I could, hop into some random battles that have some stakes attached to them, that, engage my mind and have me considering strategy and tactics instead of squeezing out experience points. Oh well. As for Daggerfall Unity, that run's basically done. All I have to do is polish off the main quest, and we do have most of the main quest awaiting us. But it's nothing I haven't done before. I'm sure there will be moments where I wander around in confusion because I have forgotten key elements of main dungeoning. As a result of how much of the main quest there is, it might take me 2 sessions to get done. I might not sit down and do it all in 1 session, as it has been some time since the last run, the Daggerfall Molasses run, over a year ago at this point, that I ran through the, well, Molasses did not run through the main quest, but, yeah, I enjoy Daggerfall Unity. It's cool. I have a couple other runs cooking in the background, but my interest has waned, along with my interest in video gaming in general, because I haven't really played video games for the past few weeks, except for Total War 3 Kingdoms. That's about it. I have been engaged in non-computer affairs, and even when I've gotten on the computer, I just have not been interested in video gaming. Just, it's gone. Coming back, I think, I hope, possibly, maybe, potentially, in time for October, because I do plan on doing some local recording this month. We do have Star Zoo, which I am paradoxically excited to show off. And we also have the Trilby Quadrilogy to revisit, courtesy of the Patreon revisit poll that fired off a few months back. While I'm thinking about it, I should take off the opportunity to show off the Total War 3 Kingdoms that I've been playing. 5 sessions of that in 4 weeks with Otaku Shout. How do I feel about Total War 3 Kingdoms? The game is alright. I'd prefer other games set with the 3 Kingdoms, like, genre, flavor, focus. Several of Koei's Romance of the 3 Kingdoms games. You can tell stories with Total War 3 Kingdoms, I just don't prefer those stories. But I'm still telling some interesting stories. We completed our run. That was casual, relaxing, learning the game's mechanics and systems run with Otaku. One of us won and the other lost. And we are firing off a new run of the game tomorrow. Going to be broadcasting that at our typical time of 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's 1 p.m. British Summer Time. Look at that countdown going off right there. Hurrah. Now I'm hosting Ald. And I'm getting an ad. I was just hosting Lil. Didn't have to worry about an ad. I didn't even click start watching, and it just... Great. Well, I'm glad we could support Twitch together on this update. Wonder Bubbles. Alright. Great. So, look forward to that at twitch.tv/Grimith. You can stop now, Ald. Thanks. Hugs and kisses. And the 5 broadcasts we've done of that have been highlighted, and the others will continue to be highlighted. I will not be transferring those over to the YouTube channel. Simply because I don't think it's content that befits being on the YouTube channel. And I, more so than anyone else, must be the curator of my own content. I think it fits best on a streaming service, a streaming platform, which is what Twitch is for me, and not YouTube. YouTube is a local recordings thing, and also ends up being a repository for broadcasts that I think befit the audience. There has certainly been content over the years that I have excised from a channel or simply never uploaded and published. In this particular case, the Three Kingdoms content can just be right here on Twitch and loiter around until Jeff Bezos says otherwise. Okie dokie, okie dokie. So broadcasts have been happening, no local recordings. But this upcoming month, I do certainly plan on there being local recordings. If nothing else, you'll have those fire off during my likely trip to Savannah on the final week of October. I have to confirm that still. It's most likely, but not definitely. Plans have been made. Just need to know the exact dates, or whether something tragic has happened and I will not be going. Alright, I think that about takes care of it. On a personal note, I'm tired, I'm unfocused, I've had a recurring head pain this month, to the extent that I shifted to wearing my old glasses sometimes, which are about the third of the weight of this pair that I've had for not too long. My eyesight is so poor that the frames have to be heavy to carry my thick lenses, though I do have them stylish. My older glasses were created at a time where my vision was not so bad. Much lighter. Of course, I could always be the person who has the crazy, bendy, twisty frames that you could fucking, like, crumple up into your fucking hand and it all survives, but that just... no. That sort of thing just makes you want to do even crazier shit with them and then fucking ruin your glasses. I don't want glasses that I can turn into a fucking twisty pretzel. And I'm sure this approaching train fucking agrees with me. I'm rambling, and I'm prone to rambling. Yeah. Not doing great. Just have not been interested or engaged in, at least not in video games. Which is why I have not been broadcasting. And an unwellness that prohibits me from focusing on playing a video game if I have to, say, get up and go sob profusely in the restroom, for example, or curl in a fetal position due to cramping, or what have you. It doesn't make me too inclined to broadcast. As it stands, the fact that I've been able to do these broadcasts with Otaku, doing the Three Kingdoms stuff, has been remarkable, and there have definitely been times during that where I have been... oh, good times. Okay. I think that's enough rambling content. Discord.gg/Grimith. My Discord partner server will take you to a place where you can ostensibly receive updates and announcements regarding me. But there's a role-playing section in it. Folks talk about role-playing stuff. That's pretty fun. I do that sometimes, too. There's a Twitter where I run in important polls like lol or haha. I'll cast a damn it. I do haha. That's my stance on that. Grimith time? I guess. I've got a Patreon. It's been running for a little bit of time. We got an update video category here. $25 a month minimum. Gets you into the insult wink wink, which is basically a wall of shame / wall of fame / I just read your name out loud. We knew that that's what this would devolve into. But instead of having it at the end of every video, I just have it at the end of every update video. Eventually, I'm going to tell you folks to like all of my videos for search engine optimization and leave comments full of gibberish, also for search engine optimization. I blocked someone. Was it last month? It was last month for just spamming like comments like just here for the search engine optimization. I'm like, this is a fundamentally useless comment, just like leaving first. You're the fucking out of here. That's how I feel about that. Fucking wasting my time. I read these comments, damn it. That's how I feel about that. Damn, I derailed myself again. It's harder for me to get back on track these days. Nick King. Gonna be the last month. Nick here is at the top of the wall of shame. Has dropped down from the $80 per month to a far more reasonable number. It's only a $25 minimum. You did not have to keep escalating it to $80. There have been folks who have changed or removed like their monetary contributions to my Patreon and apologized to me over it, and my stance on that is fucking you don't owe me anything. There's no obligation. We're cool. I still like you just as much as I did, which is not at all. Alright? Alright. Longshot 137, who will be the person at the top next month, so shake your nipples at the screen and get excited for that hype. Utero, Cast Iron Dude, Lieutenant Smash, Necrolotu, Kalen Perpentak, Zachary McKinley, Tiny Shopkeeper, Mog, and Applejack. Magically delicious. That's probably true. I heard it once on a commercial. Alright, we're good. At least I don't have a migraine today. I'm just fucking tired and a little loopy. This wasn't my best effort. I'd like to give this update video a C+. Maybe even a B-. You know what? I'm feeling good today. B-. Obvious room for improvement, but we're kinda in the strive to be average category. My US history AP teacher, many years ago, along with his many sexist and racist crude statements, did have one, at least, amusing joke where, wasn't so much of a joke because he was being a condescending asshole, but anyway, tell folks, strive to be average, put in just the right amount of work and effort to get by without drawing too much attention to yourself or failing. Just remain steady right there. Tortoise beats the hare, right? Well, remember, even the plodding horse will eventually find its way to the glue factory. I just made that up. That idiom up. How morbid. I'm glad we could end on a high note, everyone. Take care. I'm going to... Man, I don't even remember half the things I said in this update video. They were probably witty, though. I have faith in myself. Coming up next month, Spooks, Starzoo, Trilby Quadrilogy, and maybe a few Discord games, because I gotta enjoy that before they remove the Discord games feature because of a long story that just makes me sad. But that's for another time. Take care. Hugs and kisses. Smoochies. What the fuck ever.